From TMZ, Gorilla Glue hairdo. I still can't get this glue out after a visit to the ER. It might be time to sue. Yeah. Because, glue and hairspray are exactly the same thing. Oh, yeah. Many's the time when I was younger that I went to style my hair and I ran out of hairspray and just said to myself, hey, you know what? I'll just use that crazy glue over there. It's the same damn thing. Both make my hair hard when I put it in. And it doesn't say anywhere on the packaging that you can't use it on hair, so it must be fine. Yeah. Also doesn't say on there you can't eat it. Well, somehow she knew that you shouldn't eat it. Oh, that's right. It says don't use on skin. The inside of my stomach. Well, that's not technically skin. Skin is on the outside, not on the inside. The skin is my epidermis. I don't know how I know that word, but I know that word. Despite the bigotry of low expectation that white lefties have of me, I know the word epidermis. And I know that that's not the same as what's in my stomach, so it just says can't use on skin, so it must be okay to eat. Yeah. But of course, she didn't eat it. Although she might have, based on her own logic, because if she ran out of food, she might just turn to the Gorilla Glue and say, maybe this is edible. But it doesn't say don't eat. She'd be in a hell of a lot more trouble if she ate that shit. So, yeah, it didn't say on the package, can't use on my hair, even though isn't your hair connected to your scalp with your skin? But it's called scalp, not skin. They should have said can't use on scalp. They never said I can't use on my scalp. They only said can't use on skin. And scalp ain't skin. It's a totally different word. So I can sue them because they didn't tell me I can't use it on my scalp. I guess they didn't think anybody would be stupid enough not to realize the scalp is skin. Yeah. Unbelievable. So this broad put fucking Gorilla Glue in her hair, and it didn't turn out well. Imagine that. Let's take a look at this genius broad, shall we? There be some big eyes, yo. Those are some bug eyes. I think it's because when the glue dries, it shrinks and tightens up. So I guess it kind of shrunk her scalp and made her face super tight. And now, in addition to not being able to blink, she's got big old bug eyes now. Yeah. I think you need to go back to the ER, honey. Why don't you just cut your hair off? This is what I don't understand. So, just cut the hair off. Get some buzzers. No! I want to save my wonderful, beautiful, luxurious hair. It ain't so beautiful and luxurious anymore, honey. You put Gorilla Glue in it. You idiot. I got more hair than you now. And I'm one balding motherfucker. Oh, my God. Look at that long snake of hair running down her fucking shoulder. Yeah, she doesn't want to lose it. Well, too bad, honey. You put Gorilla Glue in your hair. You're going to lose that hair. Anyway, before I get into this stupid story, I'd like to ask those of you out there that like and appreciate my content to go to therealistphilosopher.com. That is therealistphilosopher.com, and consider making a donation. You'll see 3 donation types at the bottom of the page. Number 1, a Bitcoin wallet address. Number 2, my Cash App address. And number 3, my Patreon, which is a per piece platform. I make about 8 pieces a month. It's a subscription style platform, so $1 could be $8 a month, 50 cents, $4 a month. It's up to you however much you donate. So go check that out, therealistphilosopher.com. Also consider following me on BitChute, which is where all my content goes. BitChute.com/therealistphilosopher. That's BITCHUTE/the realist philosopher. Okay, so let's get back to the gorilla who used Gorilla Glue. I think a gorilla would be smarter. I think the gorilla would probably know better. Didn't that Coco, the gorilla, have like a 75 or IQ or something like that? I think that's probably higher than this broad. Coco the gorilla could talk. Robin Williams loved Coco the gorilla. They would talk for hours. With Coco's handler translating. Yeah. I miss Robin Williams. I'm sure he would see the humor in this story. I sure do. Oh, man. Yeah. Why aren't you hearing more about this, by the way? Well, because she's black. You can't make fun of black people. You don't make fun of white people and Jews. And now Asians, they have Asian privilege, even though somehow minorities are all oppressed except for Asians because they're doing too good. So you can make fun of those groups, not black people. Don't insult the poor black woman. She doesn't know no better, says the Karen libtard. All right, so Gorilla Glue says Tessica's saga is a unique situation. Yeah, you bet. And the product she used is not indicated for use in or on hair, as it is considered permanent. I don't get. She's like, well, it didn't say can't use it on hair, but did it say you can? By the way, these packages also say what Gorilla Glue can and is supposed to be used for. Like, it'll tell you if it's used on porous surfaces, if it can be used on non-porous surfaces, if it's good for wood and plastic and glass. Did you look at the indicated surfaces that this could be applied to, and did you see hair anywhere in that list? Tessica. No. And then she sees it can't be used on skin, and then she comes to the conclusion, well, hair ain't skin, but your scalp is skin. Well, it'll just be on my hair. My hair is between... Wait, no, it's not. I know what she was probably thinking. It's between my skin and my hair. No, it's... Wait, hey, dummy. There's nothing between your hair and your skin, you idiot. Well, I'll just comb my hair down and I'll put the glue on the exposed hair and then it won't touch the skin. That's probably what she was thinking. Yeah, it's liquid, you dummy. It seeps through, you know. Oh, boy. Anyway, Gorilla Glue says the spray adhesive is intended for mounting things to surfaces such as paper, cardboard, wood, laminate, and fabric. Yeah, I don't see skin on there anywhere, or hair. The company says it's sorry to hear about her incident, and it's glad she's getting treatment while wishing her the best. Yeah, her hair's falling out. She's going to have to regrow her hair. It'll take a few years, if she can regrow her hair at all. Maybe she'll be wearing a wig. Isn't that okay? You know, don't most of you broads have weaves anyway? In the case of her new hair, though, she'll actually have to use glue. But it'll be the correct kind of glue, meant for skin and whatever little patches of hair you might have left. Oh, great. Oh, here's a tweet from Gorilla Glue. We are aware of the situation, and we are very sorry to hear about the unfortunate incident that Miss Brown experienced using our spray adhesive. Spray adhesive on her hair. She used spray, Gorilla Glue? Do you understand, honey, that the spray, now, you're not going to be able to control that as well as a pour-on, so probably quite a bit of that got on skin. Didn't that concern you at all? It says don't use it on skin. Even if you're too stupid to realize that your scalp is skin, it could have gotten on other areas like your forehead. I don't know why she would think that from forehead a quarter-inch up to scalp, it magically becomes not skin. Well, it didn't say can't use on hair. Oh, this is a unique situation because this product is not indicated to use on hair. Our spray adhesive states in the warning label, do not swallow. Oh, okay, so it does say don't swallow. Yeah. But it didn't say don't eat. But eating is swallowing. It's not specific enough, says her lawyer. Yeah. Do not get in eyes, on skin, or on clothing. Yeah, you don't want to get this shit on clothing. I have before. It becomes hard. And then when the cloth bends, it just cracks and tears it. The company says it's sorry to hear about her incident. Yeah. The TikToker who put Gorilla Glue in her hair is still living with her nightmarish mistake. Yeah, her mistake. And she's suing these people. This guy, of course, she's black and something bad happened to her. So, of course, it can't be her fault, right? It has to be Whitey's fault. Gorilla Glue is owned by a white man. And everybody knows anything bad happens to a black person, it's either a white person did it or another black person, and we don't talk about that. And we don't sue those people because they got no money. They even have bigotry of low expectations for their own people. Anyway, clearly she has low expectations of herself. Good Lord. Not my fault. It's not my fault that I'm too stupid to know you don't put Gorilla Glue in your hair. Okay. The glue brand is now being sued as she's lawyered up. Sources familiar with the situation tells TMZ Tessica Brown's weekend trip to the ER. She spent 2 days. Wow. She spent 2 days in the emergency room because of putting glue in her hair. It was another disaster, and Gorilla Glue's tip to use rubbing alcohol to remove the product was a colossal failure. Yeah, because the glue was supposed to be used on surfaces, but it seeped into her hair. There's multiple surfaces in hair. There's tens, hundreds of thousands of, hair follicles. Of course it didn't work. Jesus Christ. And it's going to seep into and soak into the hair as well, where you can't get at it with the alcohol. Our sources say Tessica spent 22 hours in the ER and the staff was dumbfounded. Imagine that. That's the first time for everything, I guess. We're told healthcare workers put acetone. Isn't that used to rub paint off of wood? On the back of her head, but it burned her scalp and only made the glue gooey before hardening back up. Why didn't you just cut her hair off? Why didn't you get a pair of those like military snips that can cut through a barbed wire? You know, the kind that they use to buzz off their hair once they arrive at boot camp? No! You must save my hair! Yeah. 3 days later, it all falls out. Holy shit! Now I'm on the hook for a $5,000 ER bill! In addition to having no hair. But it's not my fault. It's Whitey. Gotta sue Whitey. Ah, jeez. Tessica, we're told, was instructed to keep trying the potential remedy back home, but rubbing alcohol still hasn't proved to be a cure. Yeah, there's no cure. The cure is to be more intelligent, not be stupid. But, yeah. It's not a solution in this case. Her pea brain can't be made too much smarter. You can only juice up a VW bug so much. There's only so much gray matter there to work with, apparently. Remember, Tessica says her hair's been rock solid for about a month. She's went about her life for a whole month with this Gorilla Glue in her hair. Just cut the hair off and get a wig, honey. Is it too hard? Is that what it is? It's too hard for even clippers to work? Oh, my God. After substituting Gorilla Glue spray adhesive for her normal hairspray. I've never heard anything like this. Gorilla Glue told us the quickest possible remedy was rubbing alcohol. Apparently not. Only if it's on, the surfaces it's supposed to be used on. I don't think they thought of hair when they were coming up with ways to get the glue off of surfaces. Our sources say Tessica's hired an attorney. Wow, I bet he's a brilliant attorney. Yeah. And is weighing her legal options against Gorilla Glue. I guess they figure maybe, just maybe, they can get some kind of settlement to avoid bad PR. We're told the label on the product she used says, do not use an eye skin or clothing, with no mention of hair, which Tessica feels is misleading. Look, the label on the package can only be as big as the bottle of fucking glue. There's no way you could fit all the things you're not supposed to use it on there. They just give you some simple categories, figuring that you'll have enough common sense to know that hair attaches to skin. Oh no. It doesn't say you can't use on kangaroo pouches. And my pet kangaroo's pouch got torn, and I used Gorilla Glue to fix it. And she died from being poisoned by the glue because it got into her bloodstream. I'm suing you. I mean, come on now. Who would have foreseen kangaroo pouch repair as something somebody might use Gorilla Glue on to fix, huh? Who? Does that have to be on there now, too, because somebody did that? It's just getting ridiculous, okay? I think the bigotry of low expectations here that lefty white people have is just getting a little out of hand. Anyway, Gorilla Glue says all its products are considered permanent, and the packaging states that, too. It says that. I guess you thought that'd be a good thing. I think that's good. I use so much damn hairspray. It's so expensive. Now I've got permanent hairspray. But we're told Tessica felt it was okay because the product said multi-use. Okay, maybe she's even dumber than Forrest Gump. I mean, at least Forrest Gump didn't use crazy glue to brush his teeth. Okay. Well, realist philosopher, there was no crazy glue during the time that Forrest Gump was set. That's not true. Crazy glue was actually invented during the Vietnam War as a form of wound sealer. It was an emergency suture alternative. That's why it works so well on skin. So you're wrong. I've heard stories, by the way, of people using it as eye drops. Like they go to put some eye drops in it and they mistake the little thing of crazy glue for an eyedropper. By the way, what the fuck is crazy glue doing in your medicine fucking cabinet alongside your eye drops? That's what I want to know. You know, I was looking for my toothpaste with my glasses on, and all I said this big jug of crazy glue sitting there beside my toothpaste, and I was scrambling for the toothpaste, and I grabbed the crazy glue instead, and I put it on the fucking toothbrush. I couldn't tell because, you know, I have real shitty vision, so it's all blurry and shit, and I couldn't see that it was crazy glue that I was putting on my toothbrush. And by the time I used that toothbrush, started brushing it, I couldn't get it out of my mouth, and my lips were glued shut. It was too late. Okay. This is crazy. So, yeah, it said multi-use. Why would you make the jump from multi-use to hairspray? Why not just make that jump? Well, it could be used as fertilizer, too. So I'm going to go out and spray fucking crazy glue all over my lawn. I mean, why would you make the leap from multi-use to hairspray, bitch? By the way, why would you think that it could be used as a hairspray? My hairspray. I don't get this. Is hairspray an adhesive? I mean, I know that hardens and holds your hair in place, but is that technically an adhesive? Could I use that to glue a cup back together? They're not both glues, you idiot. Anyway, Tessica's already crowdfunding for her medical bills. A GoFundMe has raised $9,000. Oh, $9,000 for this dumb bitch? I wonder how many white, middle-aged, cat-loving Karens are running around out there. These Karens with their beta buck, blue pill husbands who pander to them, worship them. Ooh, yeah, you're right about everything, honey. Have donated this bullshit. I feel so sorry for the black and brown people of the world. They're so stupid, they can't help that they do stupid shit. Here's $100 for you and your medical bills. What the fuck? Why don't we start holding people accountable for the stupid shit they do? I bet you she was thinking when she sprayed this stuff on, by the way, you know, if this gets all fucked up, I can at least fall back on my blackness and crowdfund. And then I still don't have to suffer any consequences. It's going to be one expensive weave. She's probably going to use that money to get a new wig. Custom-made wig! This is so crazy. I could use $9,000. How about you give me $9,000? I've had bad shit happen to me. I've had worse shit happen to me than this, and I wasn't responsible for it. Why are you giving this woman $9,000? She's responsible for a fucked up hair. Now we're rewarding people for doing stupid shit, and it's totally, completely their fault. Well, only brown and black people, because it's really not their fault. Anything bad that happens to them is Whitey's fault. Huh? How's that? He's giving them really, really bad education. And, you know, intelligence is 100% a social construct. Oh, is it now? Yes. Black people have had horrible educations, and they've been treated so badly by Whitey. And they made this black woman smoke crack and destroy her brain. It's their fault that she's so stupid that you put this shit on her hair. We're going to give her money. Yeah. Oh, of course, I couldn't get money. Even if I did something like this, I'm white, you see. People have higher expectations of me. I'm held to a higher standard. Nobody would donate a nickel if I put Gorilla Glue on my hair, of course. But there's not much hair left. It would be directly on my scalp. Which I know is skin, by the way, but apparently she doesn't. She's getting rewarded. By the way, I don't think her fucking bill is $9,000. Well, maybe it could be. Hospital bills are kind of crazy, especially ER. I bet you there'll be money left over. I bet you there'll be a lot of money left over. I'd be willing to bet that fucking Gorilla Glue probably settles with her to avoid bad publicity. Well, you gotta love identity politics. If you belong to the right group, no matter what stupid shit you do, you're gonna get rewarded. Which just incentivizes you to do more stupid shit. It's great, great. Put Gorilla Glue in your hair. Get $9,000. I wonder how many other people out there are going to do this now. Oh, well, we can't now. Yeah. Tesca fucked it up for us. It's all in the media now that you can't use this on hair. God damn it, we can't claim ignorance now. And get a big boatload of cash like she is. Unbelievable. Crazy. So there you go. The Gorilla Glue fiasco. If it doesn't say it on the bottle, apparently you can use the glue in a manner of your choosing, so long as it's not on the bottle. Let me know what you think. Is this woman at fault? Is it her fault for not realizing that scalp is skin? Or is it Gorilla Glue's fault for not predicting the possibility of somebody putting this on their hair as a substitute for hairspray? and they should have to pay her a settlement? Let me know in the comment section. Please like and subscribe to my BitChute channel if you haven't already at bitchute.com/The Realist Philosopher. That's bitchute.com/The Realist Philosopher. And again, if you really like what I do, consider making a donation by going to TheRealistPhilosopher.com. There's TheRealistPhilosopher.com. Could really use your help.